Hey, welcome everybody to the corner of Summer and Alvarado. This is the beginning of the construction on a brand new, pretty awesome project that will really beautify the neighborhood and do a lot of traffic calming here in the Mile High neighborhood. This is a GSI project, and we have some experts who will tell us a little bit more about what that means. But first, I want to bring up Councilor Fiebelkorn. This is her district, and she's been a real champion of GSI and this project.
Hi. Thank you all for being here today. I am so excited about this project. This is really one of those projects that brings it all to the table. I love it for a couple of reasons, not the least of which is that this is really, in my mind, a climate resiliency project. We know that climate change is real, and we know that we are having more and more and more extreme weather events. And this is a way for us to, in smaller areas in the neighborhood, try to reduce those impacts of those extreme weather events. And so that's really exciting. It also has other climate benefits. It's going to work to reduce our urban heat island impact by having more trees, more shade, more wildlife habitat. And it's going to improve the water quality of the water that makes it back down to the Rio Grande. We're going to be taking out some of the toxins and some of the trash and other things. So all around, this is a really wonderful climate resilience project. But what might make this the most important project of my tenure on City Council is that it came from the community. When I decided to run for office 5+ years ago, I started going out and meeting with people. The number one thing for people in this entire area of town was, what are we going to do to help our neighbors who are experiencing flooding? They continually are flooded, they are having property damage, it's not healthy, there's standing water in the road, in their yards. What are you going to do as a city councilor to help them? And I have to tell you, my answer was not Green Stormwater Infrastructure. My answer was, I don't know. Let's talk to some experts. So we did a series of neighborhood walking tours. We brought everybody out, we walked the area, they pointed out the problems, and they chose Green Stormwater Infrastructure as the project that they wanted to see, which was really incredible for me. I've learned a lot about Green Stormwater Infrastructure since then, but I think what makes this the most exciting is that it's neighbors chose it, neighbors helping neighbors. Not everyone along the street floods, but they are interested in helping their neighbors to not flood as much. And in a time right now in our country where we don't see a lot of neighbors helping neighbors, I am so gratified that my constituents want to help each other, want to move this project along, and I just cannot wait to see the end result. So when we get finished, we'll bring you all back out and you can see how beautiful this is going to be in addition to helpful. So thanks for being here. And I'm going to turn it over to Jennifer Turner, who is the Director of the Department of Municipal Development.
Thank you, Councilor. As Councilor mentioned, I'm the Director of the City Department of Municipal Development. We build and improve the city, and today I'm really happy to be standing at the site of our third Green Stormwater Infrastructure project in the city. I encourage folks, if you haven't already, to check out our much smaller scale GSI project at the bump outs at Central and Jefferson, and then our second GSI project, which was just completed a couple of weeks ago with help from our partners at Signal, was at Avenida del Sol and Morningside. We've activated a dead triangle, if you will, with some native plants, and at the same time we actually added some speed humps. So we've both beautified the neighborhood and added traffic calming. So this is our largest scale GSI project that we're doing around the city. We like to say that we're leaning into nature. We all know that flooding is increasing around the city, and GSI is one of the ways in which we adapt. And so it's not just the traditional stormwater infrastructure that everyone is used to seeing, but again, it's using nature and what we already know is coming to really address stormwater. And so on this street right now on Summer, over the next few months, you'll see 6 new bump outs that will have plants and which will capture water and clean it before it goes to the Rio Grande. And then we'll also on Levada behind me, we'll have the underground system that will all be connected. And so we're really excited about the potential to address flooding in this area. And I just wanted to brief shout out to my city project manager, Jill Coopernell, and then our consultants at BHI and Anthropopolis. I'll give them a round of applause too. And then also our contractor, TLC. And so, as Councilor said, this wouldn't have happened without the neighborhood involvement in pushing the project forward. And they also helped us select the color palettes. So it's not just gray. You will, this time next year, we'll hopefully have a bright array of colors and bump outs up and down this street. So thank you.